Hello, I'm Trent, aka oTradeMark. Today I want to give you guys a little tip about passives and being efficient with your shards. Check it out. So you guys might have asked yourselves, what happens when I take a unit that has a passive and I craft a raid character out of it? So this could be a mythical or a shiny mythical. Thanks to the massive one punch raid that just happened, I'm going to show you guys what actually happens. So let's unlock 5 of these guys right here. So I have 5 shiny Saitamas unlocked, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take the character that has a passive, because it's a bad passive, but even if it was like, even if you didn't have any passives at all, if you want to be efficient with the shards, what you want to do is you want to roll for your passive before you craft your raid unit. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to grab this here, this Saitama, because he's got dumb on it. I'm going to re-roll. Now typically a shiny raid character takes 7 shards, I believe, to roll a passive, but you'll notice the shiny mythic only takes 5. So when you go and roll, I basically have 2 chances at rolling something good. I'm definitely not getting solid gold, you guys know that. So I got Genius. That's not a bad one. I might stay on Genius just so I can level up my unit faster. Yeah, we're gonna stay on Genius. Genius is a good, even just the 1%, guys. This is really solid. Genius 2 obviously is probably what I would be looking for ideally, but 1 is fine. That will give me like a little bit of boost here, and I only have 2 more chances of rolling. So the thing is, well, whatever. I'll just show you guys. I probably will get a worse passive re-rolling. Well, not necessarily a worse passive, but a worse passive for when I first create the unit, because the XP is going to be huge. Excuse me. When I first craft it. Oh, Genius 2, give it to me. Speedy. So Speedy is garbage. I don't want Speedy. Speedy helps me not at all. I would have loved that Genius 2. I'd love to go back to Genius 1. Thank you. Okay, thank you, game. Proof of point, it should have stated Genius 1 in the first place. Alright. So we'll head back here. We'll go to S City. We'll make this thing here. And what you guys will actually see is that I want to make sure that I only have 5 units unlocked. Because I want to make sure that the unit with the passive is one of the ones included. So just make sure you're very careful about that. You don't have an extra unit unlocked somewhere that's doesn't. Or like if you have 2 passives, I think it just randomly picks one. But so you guys notice that the only 5 I have unlocked, there's only 1 passive between these 5. This will work for regular mythics too when you're crafting a raid character. We're going to craft it. And you'll notice when my beautiful shiny Sirius Saitama pops up, he is going to have ta-da, Genius 1. So you can pass on your passives to characters that you craft, so just keep that in mind, and it's cheaper to roll 4 shards before you combine. So that's just something to keep in mind. It's basically, you want to roll for whatever passive you want prior to actually crafting this thing, as long as you have the shards, right? Because now if I was to try and reroll his passive, it's going to be like 7 shards per reroll. Okay, so next thing I want to do is trying to think if I want to fuse a unit. I actually think I'm not going to fuse a unit here. Yeah, so I want to make sure. So check this out. I have 14.7 E worth of experience ready to fuse into this. I've been opening and auto selling aside from mythics and legendaries and shiny stuff. So tons of XP ready to go. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the little trick that I told you guys about. So last time I was kind of blocking this view. I apologize. Here, I'll try and get out of the way. So here's my 3 times XP boost down here. And I'm gonna select shiny Sirius Saitama, fuse, select unlocked, 14.7. I'm gonna hit the play button and then fuse selected. And within this 5-second window, play. I forgot people were still in here. Sorry, friends, you gotta go. So what I'm gonna do, he's like, nice. I'm like, see ya. Sorry, friend. Okay, so I take this, I fuse, select unlocked, 14.7. I'm gonna play, fuse selected. Yes, look, 22E experience. He goes all the way to 141, huge, and then I'm gonna immediately pause. I actually wasted a second there because I was looking at how much he'd gained. But yeah, you unpause for just those 5 seconds because you can't immediately pause, fuse into it, and then pause again. So I could have gotten him a little bit higher if let's see, I think I want to get rid of that guy. Usually I would probably fuse this Mugetsu, but the thing is, I'm trying to save all my characters for if trading comes out so I can do a bunch of giveaways with cool characters. So I'll save this Mugetsu. See, he gives me 12E experience, which is a lot, but it's not like I would rather just keep this. The shiny mythics and the value of this Mugetsu, if I trade it to someone, is going to be far exceed giving me like 3/4 of a level on my shiny Saitama. So that's just kind of a little tip for you guys. If you want to transfer your passives, don't try and do it if you have 2 passes. I would just get another mythic. Like if you had, oh shoot, I just fused all my regular mythics. But okay, here's a good example. Let's say I want to make a raid character out of these 2 because they both have really good passives, right? Well, the problem is one's giant, one's attack 3. If I fuse these together with a third, it's going to randomly pick one of these, I believe. I haven't actually done this, so I don't know for sure, but I think it just randomly picks. And so then you're going to get, why would you even risk? Like, what if I fuse that with something that was not worth, like I don't know, like a rich 1 and then a giant? You don't want to do that coin flip to make sure that you get the best passive. You want to ensure that you're passing along the absolute best passive, because they're very rare. I'm going to post a video probably tomorrow that's going to have all of the passive rates as well as the actual values for what they give. But needless to say, these are like 1 in a solid gold is 1 in 714 chance of getting, and blessing is like 1 in 350 chance of getting. So if you're paying Robux or shards to try and hit that, it's just not going to happen, right? And that's why I kept Genius 1, or I was considering keeping Genius 1, is because that's a good perk for me or a good passive for me to get some levels and get this character up into the, closer to 150, where he's really going to start to shine, instead of like sitting there just hoping for a solid gold, which is, again, 714 rolls at 149 Robux a piece is like 100,000 Robux, guys. That's literally what it costs on average to hit solid gold. Okay, super rare, not worth it. Don't waste your Robux. Yeah, so anyways, guys, hope this helped you guys. Malo Alpito, thanks for watching. Peace. I'm out here.